Poor Frostmourne. This is the third year in a row that he has been desecrated for Christmas. He's truly the most festivus sword I know. I got you know, you got some protection here, you know. Got to make sure that woven by my grandmother, little covers to make sure Frostmourne isn't too violent for the day, you know. Got this sick. If Ryan or RyCP is in the chat, he made me this. He mailed me an Into the Nexus ornament that he handmade with his girlfriend. Fiance? Girlfriend, perhaps? I'm not sure. Oh, nope. We're already set to go. So, questions are done. Blackheart's Bay. All right. I'm all the way at the bottom. But let's go ahead and say Blackheart's Bay. I want my main guy. We're talking... Where are we pointing? He's not on this list anymore, is he? Well, on my old list, I had Rhaegar, right? No, Rexxar. I had Rexxar as my primary mercenary damage guy. So I really still like him on Blackheart's Bay. I will pick him if the comp works on Dragonshire. But other than that, it's basically Blackheart's Bay. Questions are done forever. No, and since this is the start of the show, I will say that there will be an episode next week, Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. The replay episodes will be kind of up in the air. Those usually happen on Friday, which are the holidays proper. And then we did it Thursday last week, but that's a holiday proper too. So we may do something Wednesday. Can't promise anything. The holidays are wacky, but welcome. Happy holidays, everybody. Got Frostmourne all decorated up here in the background. Desecrated by joy. I don't think we've even said our howdy team. Let's do that howdy team. And looks like we got ourselves a Kael'thas. Great. Not very mobile. I'd love to see a more mobile comp here. Kael'thas, till the late game, till he can get Chain Bomb, also has some problems taking mercenary camps. But... you know, we don't really need to worry too much. At least we're stopping the enemy team from getting Kael'thas. And Sigurdur might be the most amazing Kael'thas on Earth. Muradin, sure, gotta have a tank, right? Hopefully Nadiu picks up a support for me. Not a big fan of the Vala pick, a little too squishy, leaving us with both Kael'thas and Vala as extremely squishy picks. But hey, okay, awesome. We got the Uther. Now I can Rexxar. Yes. Yes, Rexxar, right? Yes. And that'll be good. We'll have some double tank in front for the squishies. To an extent, right? I mean, on Hot Slogs, Rexxar is listed as a tank, but he's also kind of a bruiser, and we're gonna build him as such. Not sure what Alex means about Jaina. You want to do the double wizard thing? What? All right, we'll debate this, but we'll go easy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Let's see.
I will fight to my last
Double
breath.
support Zagara Raynor. We're gonna give it a second. You know, we don't want to go into this with a lack of camaraderie. I understand their hang-ups. It is a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, I think this is great. I'm gonna rock it.
I hear the call of the wild.
Let's see, what are we riding these days? Cool. Now that wasn't an aggression thing, you know? If he was just gonna be like angry for no apparent reason, then you know, we'd just take our pick. But he was being nice about it. He said he thinks. So I wanted to make sure we had a conversation. And if he was adamantly against it, he would never trust me. And the shots I pull off, I'm a stunner. I'm going to be in there calling some engagements around the turn-in. So, and I'm going to be off by myself for a majority of the game as Rexxar. So I really needed to make sure that my entire team was on board with what I was about to pull off. But we got... So Tyrande, of course, plenty of damage. I'm going to be worried about the stun, but I'll have Misha in front. Raynor will do a ton of damage to Misha, but still should keep my Rexxar body safe in the background. Not too worried about the Zagara And the ETC is a little bit of an issue because I can't cancel the mosh pit with my charge. That'll be all up to, well, we got Kael'thas. Uther will be out of range, but Muradin can land his stun to stop that. Oh, that's not a good sign. But it happens, doesn't it?
Get ready for battle, yellow.
Sweet, let's roll.
Finally.
Need to get something more natural, I think, for Rexxar to ride around on. I think I'll take the bottom lane all by myself. I'll probably meet Zagara down here. Should be a good counter to her. Let's take a look around. Muradin is silenced. Good. We got Raynor, Zagara, ETC. So nothing stealthy. Well,
Let us lay claim.
actually, with Rhaegar on the field, I don't know if Tyrande will do Shadowstalk. Still, it's such a powerful ability right now, Starfall. Yeah, I can. I'm a little far away. Sorry, I missed the information. Let's do... Yeah, that's a pretty isolated situation. How long will this actually last?
Let's move.
Got a lot of opinions about what I should be up to. But looks like there was not any sort... Oh, wait, we can clear that out.
Sick 'em.
Just gotta ditch a Hydralisk.
On the prowl.
Hey, that's good. Just trying to scare the Zagara out as much as we can in this early game. Lucky for me, she's attaching those Hydralisks straight to me, so pretty easy for me to counter them. Let's go ahead and get Zagara out of here. Do I have incoming? I have a Kael'thas incoming on me.
Cough up your doubloons, and maybe I'll turn me cannon on your
Getting a bit hairy.
Sick 'em.
Nice stun by me. Go me, I'm awesome. Cool. Got a decent area. Kael'thas walked away with 3. I like that. Little bit limited until we can get that flaming bear. Looks like Kael'thas is getting out. So we'll go ahead and get back in lane here. Alright, come on, bear. And what do we got? We got Muradin abandoning the lane. Sadly, I would love to go take some mercenaries, but everyone's sort of doing their thing. Looks like we want to turn in at the moment.
To my side.
Keep the bear out on the field while I'm back here hiding from a Hydralisk.
My fang and claw.
All right. They're turning in. We got 2 in the top. Zagara's down at the bottom here. So not too concerned about that. Great straight line for me to do a bit of damage with. And let's do... We're going to do effective against minions and mercenaries because that's what we're up to today. I'm out of mana, sadly, but I think we're going to get her just fine. Excellent.
I must pull back.
Cool. Out of mana. Let's go ahead and get topped off. Then I'm going to go get some mercenaries and push with them. Sounds good to me.
That's enough. We don't be working.
That is a hell of a reorc. 75% win rate in the chat. Keep it up. Should have angled the bird there better, but we're in no real rush. A bit, actually. I want to get back to the wall, don't I? But we'll be all right. We'll get through this quick enough. Luckily, Muradin's there to cover me, and now we push with it. Oh, Rhaegar from the back.
My fang and claw. So be it.
Alright. I love Bird of Prey, of course, but the Misha stun is where the real power, where the real money's made. And we're gonna see if we can't head him off a little bit. I think we'll be A-okay. Getting a little low. And I think Rhaegar's sensing it. Probably means he has someone behind him incoming. But actually, he may have overstepped his boundaries a little bit. There we go. There's the little bit we need to dodge. All right, Bear's still going. That was close. But we ended up pulling it off. Muradin is hearthing back. Let's see.
What good's a pirate without a little treasure?
All right, it's a bit hairy to go in. So what, we'll send Misha. And then we'll charge once some coins land. That sounds good to me. Let's see if we can get some coins. Yeah, we stole some coins. That's what it's about. Woo. A little hairy there. But let's help out. I think Muradin just needs to get out. Okay, cool. Got the heal from Uther. We can zone with the bear a bit. All right. They fear the bear. Sweet. All right, let's keep an eye on old Uther here. We can clean that up. I cannot control Misha while I am turning in. So that is why Misha was standing entirely still. To issue a command with Misha focus would have caused me to break. Let's see, I got ETC, I got Tyrande, I got Zagar in the top lane, so that's only two. That's Rhaegar and Raynor. Kind of a dangerous combo, but nothing I'm too concerned about. I think we can wail on this wall safe enough. All right, there's the Raynor. We'll hit him with the stun as we get out of here. Sounds good to me, guys. Looks like they want to turn in, though. So let's go join the fun. All right, cool. On the back of that turn in, I shall take these coins. And then I need to go stop that bottom push from wailing on my fort. Looks like we have plenty of stuns, plenty of disables. A slow isn't going to add much, so we'll do that Bestial Wrath. And in fact, we'll use it right now. One of those abilities, 50-second cooldown, can use pretty willy-nilly whenever you want to. Better it's being used than not. Well, I don't like grabbing a well for mana, but we're going to do it because we are currently by ourselves down here. This is great soak for us. All right. Oh, looks like my team is making a move. They want to take this bottom camp. Sounds good to me. Map is a little empty, but there's 3 of us down here at the moment. With Vala keeping an eye on things, that'll be good. All right. Fight's breaking out. Nice jump from the Vala. KT, though, going down. And actually, a little bit of surprise here. Gotta watch out for that ETC. It was what was in range. Some chaos right here. But looks like we're burning through the Rhaegar. Get ourselves a Zagara. Sounds nice. Aw, sadly, no one with me. Heal going out on the bear. Decent zone out, though. Alright, I don't got anything to catch him with. Cool. With 1 down and 1 recovering, being ETC, let's go ahead and get my coins in, and then I'm going to go take a Merc. Actually, let's go and force this bottom. Let's go the safe way. That sounds nice. Let's be safe. Too many dudes missing on the map right now to get too nuts.
So be it.
Juice damage, Wildfire Bear. Okay, there's Raynor.
Sick 'em. Misha to me. On the prowl.
Alright, they're going to push that out pretty fast, but with Misha's bonus damage, I should be able to plow through these mercs in no time.
For the horde.
I'll save my bear for now, because I think there's going to be a push bottom on the back of that. Yep, there they are. Cool. What's going on? We got an AFK Uther or something? Looks like we do have an AFK Uther for a little bit. That's a shame. Okay, he's back on the move. Just adjusting his music or what have you. But it's bear time. And with the burning bear, we'll be able to clean up a lot of creep.
Let's see how you handle two chests at once.
I will. I will do that in just a moment.
Grab me booty first.
I don't know what the problem is. He wants queued, apparently. He wants topped off, basically. He's a bit aggressive about it, but it's not a bad idea. It is a little frustrating at this level when you're, when your Uther won't dismount for that little tiny bit amount of time just to get you topped off. You are the healer. You can be in the back. You can afford that sort of thing. Looks like I am... There's too much creep around here to do this. At the moment. But we're going to go for it. All right, as long as we're willing to disengage. Let's go ahead and buff the bear and do this as fast as possible. Actually, hey, thanks to the lane push, I think we're going to be dead on. We're going to be A-okay. Cool. We got Zagara getting picked up. A little bit of stun juggle, and we're good. Jeez, poor Zagara. Wrong move there. And that gives us the energy we need to really kind of push forward. Let's see if we can snag anything. There's... Sadly, a little bit of movement speed. My bear too far back. Hey, a Tyrande, though. Nice. All right. I think with a slow and a bear. Nice. We got another one ready to go. We're kind of in Rainer range here. So, oh wait, we can stun juggle. Bear's doing the body block. Not enough though, sadly. But we got plenty of energy on the back of this. Let's do Feign Death, just to stay safe. Could get a little wacky here, but let's play safe. Alright, he wants to go take those. I don't think that's a bad idea. Things are gonna res pretty darn quick. And Murden, the last one out. I like seeing that. Ooh. That kind of got everybody, didn't it? That's a shame, but I think we can still blow him up. We lost the bear. Bear down. Ooh, I'm shrunk. Shrunk lasts a while, doesn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, great body block there. Thank you, Uther. Got, what, 4 seconds till the bear pops atop me. It looks like we gotta go the way out. Oh, Tyrande, you sly devil. Sadly, Bear Wrath ends up getting a little wasted, but you want me to go interrupt that? I can.
Treasure for everybody, but mostly for me.
You guys got a lot of opinions.
I wander alone. Who can grab me booty first?
We can really safely zone this out for a while.
Here, Misha.
All right, but it's time. Let's go ahead and pick them all up. Better to have them all on one person than spread across 5. And we'll put forward the bear. We'll get me turned in.
We should capture this mercenary camp. So be it.
Interesting observation. But we are down Vala, so let's delay. Everyone dodges Uther's heal. Murden misses his stun. we stole their camp for what it's worth. Got 2. Zagara could be around the top. I agree with well enough with that. Top chest is on the map, but missing. Uther fell for it. Fell for the old artifact chest. All right, we got what? We got 4. We need 1 more. Need 1 more, gents. I agree with Kael'thas here. Let's make sure he doesn't go past the halfway point. Should have waited, but impatient man. If there's one thing we've learned about Kael'thas this game, he is impatient. And looks like there's all 5 grouped in the bottom, so I can top this off. Don't yet? Oh, you're gonna engage. Okay, no. You've already engaged, dude. Kael'thas is missing from this fight, though. Pretty dangerous. Thanks to Phoenix, he'll be able to plow through that right fast. But, oh, do get out of there, gentlemen. I'll send in the old bear to guard their escape. I appreciate Uther's willingness to heal my bear, but it's not the most effective tactic. I'd rather those heals were landing on someone a bit more important. Oh, we got a little lockdown on Raynor. Let's go ahead and feign death. That feign death worked well, didn't it? And the bear closes, gets the stun, and we steal their coins. Excellent. Actually, yes. Yep. Go win.
I'm acting on instinct.
Oh, there goes ETC. 13 coins on him. I don't know why we're after him. We really just need to get down this, but we'll be good. And we'll fall asleep to celebrate. Oh, there we go. A little too aggressive on the Kael'thas there, but never reached any sort of reportable levels. We'll see his damage too. Maybe he was the hottest thing on Earth. Oh, that's cool, Daniel Newman. He's saying that I got honorable mention for content creator on Stormcast. Love that show. I've always had a blast going on there. Those guys are great. Got to hang out with them a little bit at BlizzCon. Would have loved to actually get to sit by them for the finals, but they were busy guys getting all those interviews they did. It was really fun getting to meet up with them. All right. Pretty good tank. Out-tanked the Muradin, actually, but that's because I was sending my bear in to aid with escapes, and the bear did go down at one point. All right, Kael'thas, yeah, you're warranted. I really liked when you took the camp all by yourself. That was a cute idea. A little too aggressive for my taste, but hey, he performed. I think we all performed pretty well. And that went good. Right, because he's a fire mage, yes. I don't know. It seems like Kael'thas has a little bit more in... I guess he is the fire mage, right? But gravity lapse... Yeah, well, all the other abilities are fire mage abilities, so... You know, we can't be 100% themed, can we? Awesome. Thanks for sending it over. I look forward to seeing it. Well, let's not fart around. Let's do another here. But that went good. That was a good game. Rexxar performed well. Didn't get to solo a boss or do anything really crazy, but held the lane strongly against Zagar for that whole middle area. Cleaned up a little bit of creep. The game was just kind of over before any of those little tool tips got into play. I feel like I could have done that with anyone. Just Rexxar's bear, Misha, doing some major work there, helping people get out, getting those little stuns to stack against characters. That feign death I did in the middle of the mosh pit, I think, was a real tide turner. Not like the tide needed to turn. I think we were doing pretty darn well the whole time. Yes, that was our very first game. Number 2 going out here. Ooh, someone beat me to it. What a world we live in. I'm first. Towers of Doom. Towers of Doom. Zone control, for sure. Turn-ins. Let's grab... Is there anything we don't want our enemy team to have? I think we're good. Yeah. Let's get the Zagara.
The swarm endures.
That sounds good to me. Picking first, always a bit of a blind pick. If it was Battlefield of Eternity, I'd be doing Raynor probably.
I stand ready.
Raynor, Val, that's a lot of damage, but I'll have Creep to see them coming. And she has to waste her multi-shot. Raynor, it's not really a waste on the push because you're often just holding on to it to the right point where you either kill someone or push them into something you want them to be hit by. Some people like to think this is positive. Well, Sword's kind of in the way here, but Hurricane in the game is saying, yo, 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 let's win. Which to me says he's had a lot of losses recently. Huh, Artanis. All right, gonna have to be a little bit careful to not get snagged. Oof, we're really gonna have to avoid the front line there. Make sure we don't get snagged by the Artanis or the Diablo. That's a rough little pile, but we got Tyrande here. Let's see what our final guys go with. We need a tank. And maybe a support, but we can get by with solo Tyrande. I would like Gaz. I agree. Kind of a rough first pick. Most teams are not prepared. I don't really like the Thrall pick with the solo healing Tyrande. There's a lot of disable between those two.
I will fight to my last breath.
Lucky for us, it's Rhaegar and not Uther, because any sort of bonus stun on top of Diablo and the Artanis switch is going to be pretty powerful. So actually all the stuns on Diablo. So we can basically say that my main concerns here are Diablo and Artanis if he gets a hold of me. But all my focus is on keeping Diablo off me. And I should be good. I can hang out in the back. I can send Hydralisk his way. Rhaegar will do a great job healing, but he's not... I was more concerned about them having an additional stun. To the Thrall thought, I want a monk. I want Uther to support that so that if he gets low health or is just getting blown up, we can stop that so he can keep going with a Divine Shield or negate it with a Divine Palm, and then he can get right back and keep going. So Tyrande heals a little rough, but who knows? You know, this guy's he's a rank 1 Thrall player, so let's see what he brings to the table. Murden is thrilled to pieces. I like his energy. I'm a fan.
The swarm stands ready.
Looks like we're going bot. So we'll exit bot lane here and there when we get a moment to spread some creep. I would prefer to be mid just to creep up the world, but that's fine. These guys are kind of established. They're going for a gank, aren't they? Well, we'll assist them by going through this middle area, and we'll join up with them soon.
Destroy the Raven Lord's towers.
All right, well, there we go. We'll put a Hydra into that biz. Throw some Banelings around the side. Just want to avoid getting caught out. And lay some creep too, kind of forgot about that. Hey, worked out for us. Let's throw some Banelings after Diablo just to say, get out of here. And we got a Raynor here. That'll go well. Excellent. And a little bit of creep spread. A great opening. Let's not keep it to ourselves, shall we? We'll do a nice job. There's that Vala, though. Let's be careful until she's actually engaged and we see where everyone else has ended up. So if she gets confident here, start making some moves. Not an ideal creep placement, but I'm just wanting some escape right now should the worst happen. And we can use that as a baseline to get moving off of. All right, we got 2-2-1. Diablo's missing at the moment, so let's continue to be careful. I'm already out of mana after that early engage. So we'll grab our orb here. Yep, he is 100% missing. All right, let's get there nice and early. Actually, we might be able to aid in this combat going on in the middle. That'd be a good surprise. Oh, if only that landed. But actually, he's sticking around, isn't he? All right, let's go ahead and grab. Ah, it's still on cooldown, isn't it? All right. But there's a Rainer. Kael'thas could use a little bit of confidence here to help me out, but... Oh, don't body block me, sir. We are escaping. And it did not curve around that corner like I hoped. Oh, dear, he got sandwiched, didn't he? Looks like we're trading today. And I'm off creep. Oh, barely in range of the Rainer. But we got the turn in for what it's worth. Sadly, they're going to get theirs. But we'll be in a good position to take this bottom one. I will return to lane. Gummy Tars asks, how do I feel about Towers of Doom now that it's been out for a while? I like it. I think the end is anticlimactic, which is a shame. But no more so than like Blackheart's Bay when you know they have all your coins and they're just sitting there waiting for them to be turned in until you can be fired upon. That's a bummer too, so not a huge deal, but a little anticlimactic in the end. But all along, I really enjoy it. Decent damage to the Vala there. No support in sight. Want to get my creep spread on while they push out that lane. We'll go ahead and use the Hydra there. Nice. Always good to see deaths across the map. Let's keep spreading the creep. Vala's back mid. They are very mobile, aren't they? Well, not characters, but they're choosing to spend their time being extremely mobile. They have disappeared from the mid, so let's be careful. That's a great owl revealing Vala there for me, but probably someone else with him. No, there's Diablo up top. So she is all alone for now. And let's go ahead and spread this creep up around the top a little bit too, so we can see incoming across this area. All right, it's time. I think we can squeeze in just a little more creep in here. Let's see if we can zone out Vala. Not an ideal Hydra, but got her to run away, which is just what I wanted. And actually, it's telling me which direction she's moving. A little bit dangerous there. Ooh, bad call on my part, standing still against an Artanis. Lucky for me, I got out of there. That's a shame. Easily my fault on that case. Let's see, we are running out of mana pretty regularly. Let's go ahead and do rapid incubation. Stay out of range of everything we can. But man, that front line plus the range is really kind of brutal. We have some great options later on to block out the front line and take out the back. And support Thrall while he kills everything. But for now, they have a pretty great comp. Plus Tyrande is just sort of, for lack of a better word, neutered in the early game on heals. Looks like you got incoming top. Looks like they're aware of it. Oh, Kael'thas getting grabbed though. Go ahead and zone out that Vala. If only we had creep to walk on. Actually, getting kind of low. Let's go ahead and hit rapid incubation. Only a 45-second cooldown on that guy, so we want to use it whenever we can. Great little lockdown there. Aiding that Artanis kill. Vala is mystery. But she was kind of low, so I assume she's full back. And we are going to escort these to the wall where they can do maximum damage. Cool. Go ahead and hit that escape route. And all right, we made it. Perfect. Turn in alone at the bottom. Actually, we are seconds away from 10, so it's up to me to basically delay this for as long as possible. Out of creep charges at the moment. That's a bummer. Devouring Maw. There we go. All right, where is Artanis? There's Diablo. Great little lockdown on the Vala there. I think we got Diablo. Nice. Alright, they're coming in. It's a decent engage for us. Let's see. Let's get that tower down. And looks like we're all here to push this. Let's not make too nice of straight lines for Raynor. Take that step to the side and throw down some roaches to absorb the shots. A little Hyperion. Kael'thas's movement here is saying he's invested. Look at that. He's just going around the front. I've got a Maw, but I'm kind of saving it for dudes who come around the back. Yep, and there they are. Well, I got the Vala. Oh, Artanis's return. Return blasted. Way too much damage. Oh, come on, clean up the Vala. Hey, that's worth it. All right. Murden, you still got a leap on you? I don't know. There you go. Nice jump. Nice stun. I think the Thrall's a dead man, but kind of curious to see Artanis's build. I assume. Oh, no. Hitting an enemy with Phase Prism grants bonus attack speed and then follow through. So like a full bruiser build into suppression pulse. Very odd sort of choice. I was curious if he went with the increased damage on the return. That did a lot more damage than I expected. Let's start that creep nice and far back.
We should enlist the aid of these
Chad is asking about endless creep. It's always a good idea for sight. It's such an incredible idea. But the reason I went with the regeneration here is, one, I'm just running out of mana, to be perfectly honest. But two, Diablo. Diablo's probably going to get the flaming talent for me, clean up my creep constantly, and cool. Kind of out of position here. Bad time for those to pop, but I still got 10 seconds. All right, Knight, stay nice and cool here.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lords.
Luckily that missed. A lot of damage coming from that Vala there. Oh, and I think everyone's saying they're lagging, but whew, not an ideal situation. But hey, they did abandon the turn-in. Alright, we are most exposed with Raynor, or Murden abandoning there. I'm not going to be able to connect with that. That's a shame. But level 13, always a good talent. Let's see, what do we want? It's kind of a tough choice. You know, with such a strong front line, there's plenty of excuse, though, for Mutalisk. Let's go... let's go Groove Spines for the double tank there. It's like they are all top at the moment, too. Diablo's going down, Artanis is down. That's great for us. Also means waiting around the corner is most likely the Vala and Raynor. So let's be safe. There he is. There's Pill Popper.
Without question.
Alright, we can assume that someone's going to come in on us and help defend the middle there. So let's go clean up bot. Got a great excuse to take out Vala here, possibly. Really just kind of wishing I had creep charges this map. I'm just blowing through them. All right, Artanis in my lane. Diablo missing. Fight looks like it's breaking out. Lock down those two. That's good. At least lets my group recover and not get sandwiched.
The altars are rising from the mists.
Or what do we got? We got a well in the background of this. Double up top. I'm going to go around the back and play safe here, but actually Muradin's going through the front, isn't he? Kind of a dangerous time.
I have opened opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground.
Let's put this creep in this ever important position. Oh, Artanis. We'll put the Hydra on Diablo since he's more likely to stick around and move slow. Very concerned about Rainer's burst, though. Actually, though, this is good. Nice bit of zone created by the Phoenix there. And actually, Artanis falls.
The Raven Lord will not keep me from this realm.
All right.
From my domain.
Kind of dangerous. I don't know why we're poking there. Let's get back in lanes.
Shall survive.
Really need to get some forts. I'm going to call for aid on this guy.
To this mercenary camp.
Put our Hydra nice and far back so he doesn't get blown up. And then hopefully we can push with this. They're such a mobile team. They're doing a great job taking advantage of the Diablo Artanis combo. So we definitely want the double charges. Let's see how we're doing. How's damage doing in general? We're topping it pretty good. If we can get down Rainer, we'll be in a great position. Alright, let's spread some creep for this happy little family. And I say let's be ready to... That's a great owl. Let's be ready to land a maw. But looks like they're actually going around the back. They're gonna defend this proper life. Not exactly a winning maw, but with all the ults going off, I think it was a good one. Canceled out 2 for my team. Oh, sure, if he wants to go, I mean, you know. Oh, we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal through this. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves. Well... I think they're a little entrenched into the bottom. It looks like they're making the call here. Vala wants to go in the mid, though.
Capture the altars, and we shall deal the Raven Lord a grievous blow.
They're all missing so many of those wolves. It's really adding up. Not to say my creeps haven't been getting cleaned up constantly, so...
Be gone from my
Your time is over.
I think we're good. We might have an Artanis show up from behind. But we're good for a fire. Cool. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Okay, we're not sticking around the bottom. And keep an eye on things with that guy. More creep. I just want more creep. It's not lasting. But while Rainer's down, we absolutely make something happen. Make some magic happen. Looks like actually a big fight. Ooh! A little too late to react on that one, but big fight continuing to break out down here. Let's see if we can get Muradin out. They didn't pursue far enough, but hey, we got a great surround on the Diablo. He's not off to anywhere.
As you say.
Excellent. Oh, he's back.
That was fun.
Let us capture this mercenary.
This is dangerous stuff. Cool, we're not going to do it. We're going to bait, which means I do not want to be in front.
Agreed.
And Artanis also has nowhere to go. Though will delay himself with some missed attacks. Oh, that's some mad delay tactics. Alright, on the back of that, we should be good. Can do, oopsies, wrong button. Go ahead and power that up.
Let the altars
Alright, it's altars time.
As I can.
Muradin is full back.
Without question.
And I need to get out of here, don't I? We're gonna grab our well and report back. A pretty good sight over there right now. Looks like we're
The altars belong
Looks like we're trading both top for one on the bottom. And they might actually delay until the fort is down. No, they didn't. Dodge the primary Rainer, what I assume is a stun at this point, so lots of power for us there. Nice indeed. Probably coming up on another big team fight, so let's hold on to the Hydras, get 2 stacks back. Muradin scouting out. Oh no, I made a mistake, didn't I? Luckily that kind of covers my mistake. Ah, poop. Hope this doesn't spell the end for my team. Oh, Kael'thas. Damn, that burst Kael'thas. So we end up doing okay. That was definitely my fault, though. Got way too ahead. I was hoping to get some creep on this thing, not realizing how many people were coming out of there. Should have expected it. Lesson for another time. Great little owl there, scouting some stuff out. 12 to 8. So if we can get both of these, we'll be in a great place. All right. We're going to go that Bolt of the Storm. One of my least picked abilities, actually. I know it's an incredible pick, of course. We're going to be safe here and move Rapid Incubation out to 6. Just to make sure Bolt of the Storm never accidentally gets picked.
Go! Do not let the altars fall into the Raven Lord's talons.
Alright, where's everyone else? There's Thrall popping out the top. Let's actually see if we can get Hydras on some priority targets. Maw is up and ready to roll. There's Vala. That's great. Let's get a Hydra on Rainer, shall we? Let's teleport over the top there. That sounds like a cute idea. There goes the Rainer heal. It's out.
I would head to our healing.
All right. That's a great idea. I don't know if we have... Yeah, we got plenty of time, actually. Oh, got a heal for me, buddy. Sadly, Tyrande cannot clean that up, but hey, my team's doing just fine. 4 down, Diablo down for the entirety. Rhaegar only went on defense while they get themselves an extra keep. All right, cap it. Win the game, guys. All right, that's 5. Plus the final, and there we go. A bit messy on my part, wasn't it? Outside of the Thrall missing his wolves there, I'd say I was one of the weaker links. Need to put my creep outside of lane. Got a little too aggressive too many times with such a strong front line. But let's check the stats here. Let's check the stats. Not too bad. Whew, Rainer, man. Man, I would have loved to blow up Rainer more. Plenty of assists, though. I made it for most of the fights. Just a little out of position too much. I need to watch myself on that. Ended up doing some decent maws, but most of them were defensive. Very rare. I didn't have a single maw that sort of clutch wind us. And a couple were just panicky and ended up not really accomplishing much. So, good to be hard on yourself, right? Only way you're going to win. What is the site that defines more detailed roles such as Burst and Bruiser? That is Hots Logs. Thank you, Cheesy Bob. You know what, Cheesy Bob? You just got yourself a moderator. Thank you so much. Always helpful answering questions when I'm too busy dying to bad placements in that Zagara game. Whew. It's a learning opportunity, right? I really need to be hard on myself here about that one because I left a lot of opportunities open. My creep was constantly in the middle lane. I was trying to rebuild a back lane so I could have easy escapes and then build creep out to the side, but I ended up blowing all my charges just trying to make my escapes, and then it ended up getting cleared by Vala, Diablo. Basically anything that was in range was blowing up my creep. So rapid incubation, the right choice for sure. Definitely did not want to do that increased creep size. The health wouldn't have mattered because that just means Diablo stands there for an extra second with his flame talent. Let's take a look at the talents actually though, because I'm kind of curious. Did Diablo even do the Yep, there he is. He is on fire. Level 4. Level 4, he's already ready to clear creep. Vala has multi-shot. She ended up going with the grenades, which are quite a bit of damage, and they're a little delayed behind the rest of the multi-shot, so it gets a little surprising for sure. Artanis' build was kind of weird. I like the damage he went for, but looks like, in the end, all the way down here, below the Diablo, ended up not working out for him. Maybe he should have been more tanky. And Raynor did a really basic... I'm kind of surprised he went with Give Me More. He had double tank and a really efficient healer in Rhaegar. No reason to take Give Me More. Should have gone the seasoned marksman there, but did end up going with the double stun. Luckily, we dodged most of those in the late game, and that ended up not being an issue. Vala taking Blood for Blood. Not many other choices at level 16 for Vala. So Blood for Blood, pretty common to see despite only one tank on the enemy team, Muradin. He did a great job. I was a big fan of what that Muradin did. Rewind on the Rhaegar. That was a good choice. I like a lot of these choices that were made, but Artanis, weird. Suppression Pulse, just weird. I mean, you're trying to dodge the Thrall. Sure, there was that point where he hit everyone with it, and we were all waiting around for a while to get that damage out. And it blinds enemies, not just heroes. So my Hydralisk was blinded for the entire duration as well. So, interesting choice. Frostwolf, Grace, and Block. So he really kind of said, you know what? I'm sort of a double tank here. I guess that's why he survived so long without the additional heals. And in fact, looks like Tyrande ended up doing a rather aggressive build as well. Yeah. Very interesting game. Very tight. Sylvanas would, but the problem is, we're jumping back a conversation here. The problem with Sylvanas taking that role is most people have decided, and the community has sort of decided, to play her like an assassin with the poisons and the running around and the jumping in and jumping out and using your arrows to destroy enemy heroes more than you're using them to push lanes. So a Sylvanas out in the lane by herself isn't very well respected. Neither is Nazeebo, and the same thing falls for Zagara. Lunara, too, also has an amazing, anti-lane pushing build that she can do. Kind of makes her that Nazeebo sort of role. I really like Lunara for those two reasons. I can be Nazeebo or I can be Vala, depending on which spec I sort of go into. But when you commit to being all by yourself in lane, there's just other people that can handle it better, and it's very easily communicated to your team. I'm Abathur, guess what I'm up to, And I can instantly teleport across the map to participate. Nidus Network isn't exactly instant all the time. And I love that, Iron Fist. I like the few times I played Sylvanas, not because I don't like her, nothing's wrong with her, nothing like that. Just, Kristen, Kristen loves Sylvanas and Murky. That's why I don't really play those characters too much. But I do enjoy going full Black Arrow, just destroying lanes instantly, destroying mercenaries instantly. But you got to be on board for it, right? Or quick match where you're going to experiment and everyone's running around like a madhouse anyway. So you're not really sacrificing nor confusing your team in that role, At any rate. And her ammo destruction talent is worth it if you can actually close on the enemy towers. Something I feel like we're all just waiting around for right now, and it comes up, quite a bit in my replays that I look over, was this lane effective? And it is kind of a hangover from Dota for me because the laning phase was so darn long that the idea of trading out a lane it's a lot better choice in Dota because the game is going to go on forever, right? You're in that lane for nearly 20 minutes sometimes. So if I get in lane against my counter hero, I can say, hey guys, team that I don't know personally, but whatever. Usually someone will switch with me. I could say, hey guys, I'm being countered here in this lane. Can someone come take over? 50% of the time, probably a much lower percentage than I want, but probably about 50% of the time, someone will respect that request, come switch out with you or support your lane, take their 2-stack into your lane so that you have support and can help push out that lane. So, you know, let's say you're Gazelle, right? You're an amazing lane pusher. You got a lot of power. Actually, let's go with Sylvanas. We were just talking about Sylvanas. Great power, great lane presence. If you can reach the walls, you will destroy them rather quickly. But you're up against a Zagara, who is spreading creep that you can't clear without using your Haunted Wave, so kind of a waste of an ability. And then your Black Arrow doesn't work on Hydralisk or Roaches, so your lane is getting pushed back at you no matter what you do. If you're one-on-one in that situation, Sylvanas is probably better off somewhere else, pushing out against someone who can't handle those levels of push powers. And so if you would just switch, even at like the 30-second mark, I get in lane, whoop, Zagara's in my lane, let's switch right now, I'll cover this lane until you're back. Zeratul, you know, you're roaming, get down here, cover my lane until I can get to where I'm going and the new guy can get into your lane. That's going to be a huge swing of power. That early XP is so important. But for now, the laning phase is so short and it's such a sort of nuanced thing that no one's really participating in it. That was a longer monologue than I intended. But, you know, that wasn't even a question, was it? But I think in the long run, that's going to be how things go. Learners GG asks, also curious to hear if you think Rexar belongs in the tank category, which he is on HOTS logs, but he seems like a bruiser. I agree. I've solo tanked with him. It's well documented in the one before BlizzCon episode. I don't remember the episode number, but check out my YouTube. Everything, you know, at Kyle Fergusson. I solo tank on Dragonshire, sure, because I can leave Misha on the point and I can soak the lane. That's great, as long as the rest of my team is on board yet again. I think he's a bruiser, though, but maybe his damage is too low. And also, like that, you know, Blackheart's Bay game I played at the top of today, I used him for the coins and to push out against a Zagara and for the stuns. That's kind of a bruiser's role, right? Like, Sonya could have filled that role really well. And in fact has some talents like Mercenary Lord that can help her do exactly that. But in that case, it's an expectation thing, just like we talked about with Zagara. If I'm Sonya and I see Sonya off by herself soloing anything else but a boss, basically, I'm going, Sonya, come on. In my head, I'm thinking, Sonya, get over here. We need you. This is a team fight situation. Definitely less bruisery than Sonya and Artanis, for sure. And because of his powers to take mercenaries and solo a boss, I don't really want his I want his damage increased, sure, for like funsy times for me, but, you know, in the health of the game, I don't think he needs any increases there. Anyway, let's get back to Heroes League, shall we? At Iron Fist, Rexar tips. That's a tall order. Line up your Misha stuns. That's all anyone really cares about. Like, your Misha can be running around doing random jack, right? Like, and for the most part, as long as you land your Misha stuns, people won't notice because they just see Rexar, and as long as you're not dying, Misha can be up to anything. Ideally, of course, she's being efficient. She's attacking priority targets, right? She's, you know, accomplishing her role, but not my number one concern if you're newer. Psychic Dog looking at taking Cho'Gall. All right, man. Let's see if Valdu is on board. Kind of a scary first pick, but hey, let's see what happens, you know? Cryptarin. It going... What? Is that... Am I showing my nub here? Like, should I know that name? The potato-headed idiot. Well, Absu seems to recognize him. Well, it's Sky Temple time. Looks like we got a very, very squishy team going out. With the Vala, with the Thrall. I'm thinking we're gonna contribute an Uther here.
Swarm indoors.
Whoa. Who knows what happened? I don't. All right, well, the game crashed. It doesn't look like it was our fault. Hopefully it wasn't our fault, right? Who knows? Who knows what happened there? That was bizarre. Maybe someone didn't want to play with, Crip. Guess we didn't. Whoever that was who said he was a potato-headed idiot didn't want to play. That's just weird. Like, if you're on a Smurf and you are a famous streamer. Yeah, no, so I'm familiar with Crip the Hearthstone player. I just wasn't used to all I hear is Crip on Angry Chicken, so I never hear the whole thing. Crimparian. That's just an odd thing to do. And why if you're a Hearthstone player, are you at such a league of heroes that you're smurfing? That's pretty weird. Oh, well. It's going to be okay. Move on with our lives here. Getting a new, fresh game without Hearthstone pros. Strange stuff. Strange stuff. It wasn't him, Dreadwolf? Probably. Probably. You know what? I mean, this past week, I was actually informed that there's someone pretending to be me, which is kind of strange. Oh, how's it going, Spade War? Sadly, I am soloing at the moment. Maybe he was. I don't know. Like I just said, you know, it's bizarre. I don't know why someone would pretend to be me. There's a ton of Terras all of a sudden with the smurfing, right? I guess people watch the show, they made Smurfs, and they made Terras in game and pretend to be me and talked about like how much they enjoyed doing the podcast. So they had nothing bad to say, as I was informed by a couple players who have been running into these guys. But cool. Thank you, I guess. I didn't realize it was on my bucket list. Looks like we're back on Sky Temple. Really wanted to give us that Sky Temple. Let's shoot out that howdy team and roll on forward. That's true. I agree 100%. Thanks for hanging out, Gummy Tars. We'll catch you later. Merry Xmas to you as well. Happy holidays to those offended by that. First pick, Kael'thas. Looks like, so, oh, nope. 0 is Avala. Either way, high damage, first pick, Assassin. We can assume that he's amazing, so let's make that assumption. Let's support him. We are one of the later picks. We got a Kael'thas. If I was amazing Lunara, I'd say, hey, you know, maybe I'll dispel those living bombs. That's a counter, right? You know, quotes in the air. But I'm not amazing on Lunara. Let's see what everyone else has to pick. We can talk with Gimpy Pirate to, you know, heal or tank if it comes down to that. But hopefully Toga Yogi and La Barbie will end up picking some main roles for us. A Nova with the Vala, a little scary.
I heed the voice
Okay. Hey, well, you know what? Tyrande doesn't have a lot of heals, so that negates a target for her to heal. There's no reason to ever heal Nova, especially with your really slow cooldown heal. So I guess it's a decent combo. Could be an amazing, you know. But let's be real thick. Let's get real thick here. Let's go ahead and we can, for that Toga Yogi, we'll see if we can't grab the Diablo. I have no problems with first pick Assassin. The Nova scares me a bit, but it's a new era, probably a rank 1 Nova, so who am I to complain? Maybe they'll carry us. She is. She's in a great place, of course. Wow. All right, Cho'Gall. Huh. All right, well, we'll do Diablo anyway. Actually, we might get a chance to do one of his most unused abilities. Let's make sure we have the Master Skin on good. We might get to use one of his most unused talents against Cho'Gall, Life Leech. I really would like to see Kerrigan paired with a different healer, but hey, we won that last game. These are some wacky comps. Tyrande is just kind of throwing the whole support game into the madhouse, as she has an amazing win rate, but doesn't really pair up with all the heroes you can take. I love Divine Shield is what it comes down to. Divine Palm. I'm always talking about it for Kerrigan, Butcher, Illidan, Thrall. It's what I like to see, but this team's decent. A pretty good core group. Anyway, with Cho'Gall on the enemy team, we might end up taking Life Leech, 1% of their health to me. But is it based on their percent or is it based on my percent? We'll have to read up on that talent when we get there. Do I personally get pissed, Stephen Hacks? I would like to see Nova at least have a little bit of siege damage if she's not, rocking the world. Participating everywhere she can. But man, we got a nothing but rank 1s, all solo queues game here. I agree, Kharazim, Uther. I actually kind of like Kharazim because it's another guy in melee with Vala and Nova kind of moving around the back. But Kerrigan will be here. If we can get a level lead, Kerrigan's shields will sustain her through most damage. And in fact, will be in a rather good place. So really comes down to if Cho'Gall can pull it off. They're so push heavy in the early game. And do we have the burst to counter Malfurion is a good question. Because he'll just sustain heal everything. So we are the giant babysitter out on the field. We got a giant killer.
I can't believe they stuck me with you.
Let's see. Well, we want to be top for sure to help support any madness that might break out. Vala down in the bottom sounds about as good as it's going to get. Nova on the roam. Do I want block for Raynor? Or do I want base health regen? That is a tough question. Cho'Gall also going to blow through my blocks, but he's got a pretty good auto attack these days. And with the healer, it's like Kerrigan's going for it. All right, we're taking block. That's an effective opening. Nova was there to support. I like that. We'll see if we can't grab a Raynor here, but looks like he's playing safe. Bottom is clear at the moment, though, so that's good. And I guess that's everyone, yeah, because of a Cho'Gall. I'm not going to accomplish too much against this wall. Nova should go ahead and head out. Not too much going to be happening here, but maybe we can bait him out if I disappear. Let's see, there's Nova. I'm thinking about it, dudes.
Terminate this hero.
Nope. He's playing way too safe. Get yourself elsewhere, Nova. Alright, well, hey, there's a Malfurion heading around the corner, man. Pay attention. Unload, Nova. Come on. Bit of a shame.
You're in rough shape. Hit up a healing fountain.
Thank you, Nova. Thanks for the words of confidence. Little too gank heavy. Really wants it, doesn't he? And I'm not going to beat that by myself. Well, looks like they abandoned. Just briefly. But a little bit of a delay for us. Actually, kind of a decently low health. Walking through all the bounces there. I guess we'll soak this lane. See if we can't keep anyone from going and killing my dudes down in the bottom. Block's doing some good work there. Let's see, what do we got now? Fire Devil, passively generate souls or regain health. We'll do the Fire Devil. Great kill on the Kael'thas. Three top. This is that sort of zone that Cho'Gall can create that I'm a bit worried about. He just has so much siege damage, just camping out, taking out my stuff. Looks like Vala might be heading up towards me, but for the most part, that fort falls. Nova's mad about it. I still favor Lightning Breath. I don't know if we'll take it this map. It really just depends how things are going, but I do like Lightning Breath, the damage contribution, and I assume most rank 1 players are going to dodge it, so that's kind of why I take that the way I do. Vala band? Okay, getting back in there. Odd choices happening in the background here, but looks like a big fight is breaking down in the bottom. Let's go babysit that, and let's do the old battle momentum. So good on Diablo. And we seem to be in a pretty good spot. Kerrigan's abandoning the bottom lane. They want to be mobile, but with Nova on the roam, we kind of need to just camp out. And soak the lanes. Got 2-level lead, though, at the moment. That's good. Cho'Gall. Missing Malfurion. There's Kael'thas, so don't really need to worry too much, but Rainer's just playing so safe. I don't know where the Malfurion is. It's like we have a little bit of incoming. As long as Nova doesn't die. Let's see if she went Gathering Power. Alright, yep, she did. Everything's looking pretty good. Lots of battle momentum. Holy crap. The battle momentum team. Let's get this off Tyrande. Oh, $10 says Nova's gonna be mad. Gonna be pissed. Let's not get picked up today. Protect our Vala. Let's get a well, and then we'll regather. Deal with this. I'm not used to dodging those. Nice roots. An unfortunate little root there. Zone us out. Oh, another root. Oh, well, we got the Cho'Gall 2 for 1 for what it's worth. Actually, hey, there we go. I'll, you know what, why not? We're all a little grumpy, so you're out a nice job. Sounds good. I love Lightning Breath. It's amazing zone. Diablo, I feel like is missing that because ETC can totally just dive in, push everyone back. I just get to say this zone is ours. It all belongs to me. Though I would be locking down 2 heroes, wouldn't I? Let's see what the other combos are. We got Precision Strike. This is a tough one, isn't it? You know, I think just because the chance of taking out Diablo with the Cho'Gall with the Apocalypse, it's going to be more worth it here. Oh, leaping a little too far ahead, but we can grab him. Hitting that boost, but we got him. We got him. And we might as well use our Apocalypse a bit more willy-nilly. So when they all kind of group up, we'll pop it here. Let's make sure we can get Kerrigan out. And now we just want to get ourselves in a lane where we can auto-attack all day, all night. There goes Nova. Where are you off to, Nova? Nice. Nice. Cho'Gall coming in from behind. Let's dodge that as best we can. Whew. Look at that heal from Tyrande. It's so tiny. Kael'thas dying behind. All right, well, snowballing a little bit. Oof. One more down. We're not well mobilized to take a boss on the back of this. Hey, Nova's doing our work. Took a little bit of ramping up, but looks like she's A-okay. Well, no, they don't care about what I have to say. We're gonna have to support their decision as best we can. Let's get on the far side. So we can engage anything that comes in. Looks like it's gonna end up working out, but it's still so dangerous. It's so very dangerous. Look at Tyrande, Nova actually too, soaking out front for us to make sure that they can't get back into here. All right, jeez. Odd game, but we seem to be doing quite well. All right, so let's take a look at this talent before we go picking something. Basic attacks in enemy here heal 1% of their life and heal you for the same amount. It's up against Fire Wave's return, but we're doing okay on damage. You know what? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Everything seems to be going okay. I don't think Fire Wave's damage will be the reason we lose, so yeah, let's see what happens. This is a little aggressive, right? But Kerrigan can take that all by herself up front. Let's just float around, make sure everyone gets out nice and safe. Vala's doing the top too by herself. Now tops everyone off, I guess. What's the cooldown on Shadowstalk? 50 seconds. All right, you can use it like that then. Anything under a minute, you can basically assume is ready every single engagement. I'll have an apocalypse for this. There goes Kale. Oh no, he's not dead. Chase me into wall range. Nah, they're not gonna. And we ended up not getting the Kael'thas. I think we'll be okay. Kind of a bad angle on that push, but we're doing fine. Oh, looks like he's coming back. He's coming back. I guess we'll go ahead and fire this up for my team. No, yeah, this was all solo queue, so this is just two dudes riding Cho'Gall, possibly arguing at this point. That's good for us. A bit of a mental block there. Let's go ahead and get this. There's nowhere else really to go. They're really balled up. No one's agreeing with me, though. They're going for it. Wait for Kerrigan. It's like, follow. Oh, no, everyone's going to get out okay. Oh, living bomb. Don't want to spread that.
You fight with such passion.
What do we got? We got Kael'thas down. That's a huge amount of their damage. Let's take a look at the damage real quick. Haven't really landed any auto attacks on Cho'Gall. Talent's not working out at the moment. But in the spirit of landing attacks, Raynor doesn't seem to be attacking me very much, and his damage isn't very high. Block is doing more than enough without imposing presence, so we can skip that guy. Let's do the Fire Stomp increases my speed so I can close for those basic attacks. We want to grab a Kael'thas if we can. Here's a Raynor, though. Oop. And he's deleted. Nice. Bad luck, Raynor. Wait for the brutes to go. Get back in here. Oh, jeez. Can I pick him up over the wall? Oh, no, he's going to run for it. Wow, we lost 2 in that. Wonder what went wrong. Well, they can cover that. Only a Cho'Gall on the enemy team. I think 2 can cover that easily enough. Oh, nope, they're going to go hit a well. Yeah, such a missed opportunity, right? Just throwing mounts away by not riding Wonderbilly. You know, we can help out here if he invests. If he actually uses his dash and closes, we can help out. like Tyranda's gonna actually close it up. But here comes 2 on her. Got a couple shots out of there. Rainer's mid. Kerrigan's moving, so we'll still keep an eye on them for the apocalypse. There we go. Let's get healed up and rejoin my brethren. Looks like that fight might be breaking out right now, though. They're still not standing very still. Probably just holding back on that too much. I'm just not a big apocalypse man. Nice stun, though. I think we're done here. Probably should have used it then. Why not? I got battle momentum. I'm holding on to this darn thing for too long. Cho'Gall's invested. Oh, I picked him up out of it, didn't I? But hey, I'm healing myself for how much? How much am I healing for? We'll wait for you. Let's do a boss. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. Let's finish it. Kael'thas up so soon, though. Watch yourself there, Tyrande. Sadly, Vala off missing.
Retreat is not weakness, it is strategy.
Everyone else is getting healed up. We got a Kerrigan, so let's go ahead and top off here. They got so many catapults in their base. We should be pushed out for a nice long time. 3-level lead at the moment. Yeah, it's a learning experience for the apocalypse. I'm a lightning breath man. Looks like we got a Kael'thas coming in, though. And are they thinking about bossing? They are at the moment, aren't they? All right, if that's what you're into. Oh, let's not living bomb our friends. Please get away from me. We got a couple seconds. We can still charge. Ah. Another missed apocalypse. But Cho'Gall is down. Slow is out on the Rainer. Actually, kind of a bad move on the part of Malfurion there. Let's close on the Kael and end it. Oh, no, we picked him up, but he was inside the wall, so it's okay. Get away from me! All right, they're dominated.
You fight with such passion.
And sure, Lord of Terror, why not? That was wacky. That was wacky. Nova top damage for our team, so ended up delivering 3 deaths. So lost a lot of her stacks of gathering power over the course of the game. But hey, that early investment, you know, in observing her, not trusting her, ended up actually being wrong. So hey, surprise, surprise there. That's pretty, wow. Did I complete, I guess I completed 2 quests. That's a lot of gold. Well, hot dang to me. Yeah, Cho'Gall completely exposed, even with the damage of Raynor and Kael'thas. Kael'thas, especially as the game goes on, but Raynor way down here by me. Not the best use of Raynor's powers. And Kerrigan did a great job too. I don't think I landed a single apocalypse though. So need some practice there. I think it was kind of fun. I was gaining, what, 75 damage a hit? Or 75 health? For 1% of his whole health, which is on top of my damage, so it's kind of a giant killer in that way. Only 1% though, but did heal me, so maybe it was okay. Never got to use Lord of Terror. That would have been fun. 10% of the maximum health of a Cho'Gall coming to me. So interesting little build. Interesting little build for sure. Well, onward and upward seems to be a good day, despite some of my failings. I won the game with the normal. It's a Christmas miracle, guys. We got it, and we really pulled it together, everybody. I'm so proud of you. Good job, Nova. Right? Yeah, exactly. And the one I was about to land on Cho, I ended up picking him up out of, but he was dead anyway. Ooh, Garden of Terror. So at that howdy team. We'll be seeing more Novas for sure. Gathering Power has really just accelerated her abilities. But we got Hope picking first. Jaina, haven't seen Jaina's really recently. Kind of fallen out of favor, so this will be fresh.
I'm here to help.
Where will we end up this time?
Lost Vikings. Garden of Terror. A good pick. If they're a righteous Vikings player, that is an excellent pick. So what do we want to do to counter Vikings? We need to be... Looks like... Okay, got Brightwing. Got the Fun Police.
Bring the mega death.
Already lost Raynor. Well, let's take a look at my screen here. Kael'thas. I think we're going Kael'thas. Just makes killing Vikings so easy. So let's do it. Yeah, I agree, Cheesy Bob. Let's get the Kael'thas. Let's take it away from the enemy team. Let's go Gathering Power, because we're going to be killing some Vikings. Each one counts as a full hero for that talent. And we don't really miss out on too much. A little bit of range and speed on the gravity laps. But I'll just have to be aware that that'll be a little shorter and a little slower. Nova, great pick anti-me. Brightwing, though, if she goes a shield build, should be okay. But we got double Wizard at the moment, so we could really use another frontliner. That's interesting. Boy, we got some wombo combo potential if he ends up picking that Tassadar. Tassadar, anti-Nova as well. So this could be... Oh, that's Zero. That's Nova from last game. Well, at least we know she won't do much in the early game. But she will be rather wily and aggressive if they can get ahead. Well, you both want Tassadar? Only one person gets Tassadar. I do like Tassadar to support the Brightwing pick. I like Tyrande as well. Both are good ideas. Even Butcher isn't a horrible idea here, though I'd love to see, you know, sort of that more heavy support with her. I don't know. That's a good question. How's our CC? It's pretty darn good. So we could totally have Tass. Just telling him to go with whatever he's better with here. Looks like he's better with Tassadar. All right. I like this. ETC, very low damage. It really comes down to us wizards to pull this off. It's almost like Assassins win games. And a Muradin to finish it off. Well, they got a great little core team of 3. I don't like Malfurion in any comp when the enemy team has all burst. Heals over time are not going to outpace a Jaina or a Kael'thas, so I think we're in a decent spot. Buddhist Brightwing sucks. You know, on a map like this where there's a lot of mobility to take advantage of, I think Brightwing could be good. You're going to polymorph the Muradin and the Raynor. Raynor will probably never be in range of the polymorph. Nova polymorph, she's just going to run away, reactivating her stealth. If they had that Butcher, Illidan, Kerrigan, polymorph looks a lot more sexy. So I don't think she's underpowered, but she's not the best pick in this comp, and I think Tassadar brings more to the table. I'll agree with you there. Uther has a lot of burst damage, really slow in between heals. I would have liked to see Rhaegar, actually, because you're going to have all those Lost Vikings bouncing around, and they'll want to heal here and there as well. I think Rhaegar would have been a good pick. Chain heal is just so efficient at what it does.
battle begins shortly. Choice.
No, but we got some great combos. We got both the wizards here. Tyrande looks fabulous. ETC looking neutral, but poor Tassadar. He didn't die so that he could ride a Wonder Billy. But let's be careful. I wouldn't mind Tassadar being in lane with me, but he's a great solo lane too. ETC can even hold his own. But I'm just so mana efficient that I'm not a bad solo lane pick here. We're going to do Mana Addict for the late game.
Kill, fight, spread my spores.
So be it.
Wow, they're really dogging that middle, aren't they? Looks like my minions are coming up, but, you know, we can participate in this. We got... No, that's not a good angle to approach from anymore, so let's get back in lane. They didn't accomplish anything anyway. We can get a little bit of early game XP.
It shall be done.
Thanks for hanging out, Joss. I'll catch you later. Good luck. I saw you were rank 3 this morning, so you're getting close. Hold tight. Right now, I'm just completely focused on that mini-map for the Nova. And that Nova's been disappearing for a bit, so let's make a big turn here. And we'll kind of mount up and we'll wiggle in long lanes here. We can probably help from over this wall. Nope, they don't need me, do they? All right, well, let's get crazy with the time they've given us.
I hope you're ready.
Really take advantage of it. All right, Nova's back on the field, probably walking right now. Let's go ahead and get an orb. Let's see if we can't. All right, things are getting a little hairy. Let's go ahead and hit that, actually, just in case. Might be a Nova there. That's a very aggressive body language from Muradin. He wanted me. And let's dodge all this. I think they're more concentrating the bottom at the moment. So let's go top. There's the Nova. Sadly, we popped our spheres a little early. And actually, oh, it's all coming down on... That's fake. That's real. Oh, just a little bit of cleanup. One more attack. Nice. That was enough. Just kind of keeping an eye out. There's Nova. There's the real Nova. Thank you, Tassadar. And let's grab that gathering power and really start focusing on deleting some Vikings.
Thank you.
Orbs are already popped. Orbs are already popped.
Indeed.
Go ahead and grab an orb while we're here. And what are we going? Bot to clean up some little guys? I guess let's listen. Ooh, this Jaina is a crazy lady. Little heal coming out of her, but too little, too late. I think we just need to go take the top. Where's our ETC at the moment? Let's get this, guys. Yeah. Let the full duration of that tick go off. So we get every little bit of DPS out of it. And where is Nova? In fact, let's switch places with ETC here. Oh, no, I stepped in the poop. All right, let's blow up a Lost Vikings. Some gathered power there. Up to 2. Gonna report bottom for now. We can assume that the Vikings will ride. It just keeps going, doesn't it? I'm gonna get down bottom and defend, but here comes the terror, so let's veto that idea. ETC a little bit far out, but we're all kind of waiting on the roots here. Did Burden take the increased damage to structures? Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? There's a Nova. Nope. Oh, hey, we got her. Oh, but that's a lot coming out on me. Oh, that's a shame. Such short range. No, no, no. Gathering Power is not my go-to choice. I really do prefer the Netherwind. There is an excuse for Envenom if you're up against an Illidan, because he'll just jump over you. He's going to dodge every single stun you try to land, so no point investing in that. Gathering Power is a 100% choice based on fighting a Lost Vikings player. We're kind of reaching that low health point where we could attract a Nova really, really easy. So I want to be careful here, and I know that Nova player from last game did a really great job going around the back.
Well done. Your enemy's tail is careful. My plans are
There's a
on
hero
board.
dead, but it's just...
Press on, my warriors.
So let's get down bottom. Looks like they're going for our camps, actually, at the moment. Yeah, they're taking our camps, yo.
We should recruit these mercenaries. Very good.
We need to attack from one side, you know? That'd be nice. One end. More Lost Vikings deaths. But where is Nova? Double wizard in the middle here. There she is. We do not have a well. And in this environment, we can go hang out by Tyrande, but we're just going to track the Nova wherever we go. And Tyrande herself is pretty darn low on health.
Rise again.
Actually just used it to top herself off.
Only to strike again.
Alright, let's see if we can maybe finish this out. Oh god, there's two there.
A fine choice.
Well, let's get topped off. Nope, we're gonna help. Alright. Oh! Jaina's taken some really risky paths.
Free my seeds, heroes.
The sun.
Extremely risky paths. Where's ETC? He's looking for a gank, but we don't really have the support for it at the moment. That'll be good if we can land it. Wow, look at this. Look at Admiral Fresh here. Isn't he a wily one? Oh, nope. A little busy down there. Let's take the safe spot. What do we got? Minions incoming.
It shall be
We
done.
got level 10 finally. Pyroblast is not the pick. They got Eric. All right.
Very impressive.
That was a great combo there. Lucky for me, Admiral Fresh not really paying attention there. But I need to clean up that back. There we go. So who rides here? The secondary support? Probably. That's a great wall, but oh, the heals over time. Nova's down for a little bit, though.
The terror awaits. Come, take its power.
Very good.
Looks like Jane has once again gotten herself in a little bit of a pickle. Tassadar up here getting some business done. Nova's back on the field, though, so let's get out of here. I hear you, Tassadar. I was there for you, buddy. Wow. Strong words from our Tyrande. We are not gelling. What is this? Is that... Oh, it's right there. That's the real one. That's dangerous. I hope Tyrande can top me off before something bad happens.
But testament to my good.
ETC is a little dead. Where is he? Oh, he's in the tear.
A fine heel there.
Jaina deaths are really adding up. But with the tear out on the field, at least the attention's being pulled away from us. Just wish we could capitalize on it somehow. Let's wait for people. Let's wait for Jaina. He's gonna pop out of there any second, though. Grab the orb. All right. Hey! That was a good swing in our favor. Chain bomb, of course. There is nothing else to do but chain bomb it. Nova's still out on the field, though, so let's not throw it all away.
Excellent.
Either we grab that forward or we grab the tear. Gotta focus. Let's not let him get 9 seeds. So let's do this here. Nova's still out and about. Alright, and I'll grab this one here.
The sun dawns.
Oh, right.
Children
Good excuse to
must
kill some Vikings, get some gathered power. Nice. Up to 10 at the moment. 20% increased power, so let's not die. Might be... Oh no, I'm actually lower damage than Jaina. Well, she's been in some predicaments. Opportunities to do damage, I guess you could say. Let's not hook ourselves around that wall. Oh, there she is. Let's go ahead and zone that out. Oh no, it's a little early for this. No choice but to stand my ground there. Hopefully I was able to get enough damage for my team that they can clean up. Ah, Malfurion heals. It's a cute stasis. But Nova's ready. Alright, Tassadar, get yourself out. Where's ETC? He's trying to make it. He's a dead man. Nice run. Nice job keeping Jaina alive there. Sadly, top lane's being pushed out. I'll go clean that up when I'm alive.
Indeed.
There's... Oh, is she gonna get herself killed? Nope, she teleported out just in time. That's not real, sadly. Alright, let's clean up the top. Wouldn't be an awful move to use the Phoenix here, but we don't know where they are in the map. Let's make sure we just play safe.
So be it.
Alright, ETC's on the move. Let's stay with him. The fun police.
To challenge me. The fine choice.
Oh, sweet 16. Let's get that arcane barrier. Awesome.
That will do for now.
Oh, this Murden's interrupting everything. There goes my shield. Oh, some auto attacks, perhaps. There we go. There's a living bomb. One more, please. There we go. That should be enough. Oh my goodness, Tyrande. You're solo and Jaina falls. Well, we wouldn't want to break tradition, would we? You can see that fight broke out, and I'm already back at Phoenix. This cooldown is so ridiculous.
We will not be stopped.
We got everyone I care about dead, so let's, I mean, if we can, if we're into it. Let's take both if we can. I've got the Phoenix for it.
This is too easy.
What's going down? What's going down, guys? Let's fire this up.
Yes, that is enough.
I both got tears.
God and terror will be yours.
It's not my job to tank this, really. We're waiting on ETC. We'll save our other living bomb in case something shows up. There's Muradin. This Muradin's good. Very aggressive.
My terror to life.
They're heading down the middle at the moment. Let's see if we can't create a nice zone here just to keep everyone out and burn through this a little quicker.
The terror cannot wait.
There we go. All right, it's time. Let's go defend. Hey, all right. Muradin getting way too deep there. Admiral Fresh. I love his name. Let's clean up this bottom Viking too. It's worth it for the power.
The dawn has come, heroes. And with it, my children.
Kind of a very odd combo there. All in the wrong order, but managed working out.
Child's play.
Get back to the terror here. So what do we got? We got a Muradin missing. That's good on for us. We'll go ahead and do the last one. Abandoned that bottom a little too early. Ended up losing 2 towers because of my lack of observation. They're really far forward though.
Choice.
Oh, they need me, don't they? They're breaking out. Though a Viking in the top, gathering power. All right, well there's a dead Viking at least. We got what? 31 seconds on the terror actually, so this is a pretty good idea to support. Let's go ahead and throw out the Phoenix in the area of which he is off to. Ah, lost his mosh pit. Saving that stun for the Nova. Is that the real one? Muradin loves him some Jaina. Spread that living bomb for me. Oh my goodness. Burn through my shield. I like this, but... Oh, looks like we lost 2 lives. That's a shame. Oh, we're gonna go Bolt of the Storm here. God, Muradin gets healed up so fast. Nice dodge by the Tyrande. Sadly, she turned back around. Ended up using them to use her ult. Oh, double rewind stun. Not sure why she didn't keep the wiggle up, but we are all down. Luckily, we have our forts, so, you know, catapults for them. That sucks, but still not a core. I know. Did my shield not pop? That's a shame. That would explain why I exploded so darn fast. I thought I hit the button.
The enemy is attacking your core.
Alright, we're not gonna do that by myself. We got a Tassadar, we got an ETC coming up. Let's let Tassadar take the first couple shots though. That's some good sight, but we don't have anything to react with it. Fun police making a move? Nope, let's not guys. It's a little dangerous. Actually, they're doing this though. This is a decent time for us to maybe make a comeback.
Slaughter them all! Take back my seeds!
There's some sight on a lost Vikings. ETC's getting way too far out ahead. Who's pissing those off? Not me. Jaina's way in the back. This fight is continuing, and we're going to have a dead ETC in the background. And they're going to get that. All right, Jaina's going for it. Why are you going for it, Jaina? I don't know. And Tassadar is being pursued by that Nova.
Your core is under assault.
Yeah, let's stop the core thing. Save it for a free one. Why are you being such a bummer, Tassadar? Don't be a bummer, man.
Enemy spawns a turret.
There's the real one. Ah, close.
Your core is under assault.
Alright, Fun Police is up. It's time to make some magic happen. Not as magical as I hope, but Phoenix in a couple seconds here. GG. What are you gonna do? I know, right? If only I had Death or Wind, I would have grabbed him. But oh well. Jaina was over-aggressive. I missed quite a few abilities, too. And, ooh. Oh, well, we won 3 today, so 100 isn't the biggest hit, but a bit of a bummer. Ended up getting top damage, but that'd be pretty upsetting if a level 16, well, 13 Kael'thas couldn't pull off top damage. Nova doing an amazing job there. Bit of a bummer. Didn't really come together. Yes. Stefan, I would agree with you there. Maybe a little too much chat to actually be an efficient game. But what are we going to do, right? Not too much we can do about that. Yeah. Right, exactly. Articuno, that makes perfect sense. That's what people are referring to when they say you got ladder anxiety, you know? Less chatting, more winning. Right, that is a bit aggressive. Autocar, are you talking about coaching Garrett? Or you just mean in my own coaching classes? Because my next lesson is, I believe it's a full roster examination. And then I'll be doing a lesson Monday on Raynor. I do a lot of Raynors, as you might imagine. But for Garrett, I'm not sure. I've really enjoyed putting together that Abathur. If you're a patron of ITN, check it out over there. Yeah, the Abathur vid was a lot of fun. You could copy-paste all you want, but there are some issues against macros. Like, the one I remember the most was in StarCraft. You could get Mass Ghost, and this wasn't really even a cheat. You could just make it so that your S button, or whatever it was for snipe, on this huge pile of like 14 ghosts, you would set snipe to your scroll wheel. So you'd close in with these 12 ghosts and just boop, 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 as you scrolled across your wheel and end up blowing everything up. Maybe you could pull that off if you play like Sylvanas 100% of the time. You could set your hotkeys so that your Q is on your scroll wheel. But I don't think there's really anything else in game that really reaches those levels of madness. How many games do you suggest be played with a hero before you worry about their win rate? Well, it's all about being honest with yourself, isn't it? Because you have to think about it and say, is it other people, or was I not delivering everything I could? In that game, I lost Raynor. I think Raynor could have delivered more, and I definitely would have liked it against the Nova pick. Nova was picked after the fact, though, but I saw Zero. Maybe if I was paying attention more. She didn't get me too many times, did she? 3 deaths, not too bad. 8 on the Jaina. Boo. So I ended up having to play a little too safe. Middle-of-the-road XP contribution. So I made it where I could. Lost Vikings giving them that early lead. And then we just fell apart. I don't know if it was panic because Lost Vikings were soaking and Tyrande and Tassadar just kind of as a group decided that the game was over early. Could be a multitude of things. Right, exactly. So if I'm looking at your hot, in fact, you know, we can pull up my hot slogs here, and we'll take a look. We'll be a little honest with ourselves, and I'll pull up my hot slogs here, and we'll kind of take a look at